turn this off. I don't know why it turns on. Okay. Kayla, can you wait for me, baby? Are you doing good right now? Are you feeling good? Do you want to come over here and hang out on your jumper? Can you grab him from there? Can you grab him from there? is he doing? So I've got to grab my little baby because he is come here. Come here. Oh, no, I jumped. Okay. Come on. Let's go for a walk over here. Let's try to recall the beginning of the year so I can write about it better, because every single year it's like the same thing. You're gonna have a negative year, a bad year. You're worthless, you're nothing, you're never gonna be anything, and it's just a bunch of negativity that I'd never understand was actually real people talking. Like, literally, I was waiting for something good the whole entire time. I just can't believe it. I'm still like trying to grab the Abiyoni! Baby!
What, man?
Baby!
What do
Grab me
you
the things from outside.
What do you want?
Grab me the things from outside because I can. They're super freaking heavy.
What
Whenever
things?
you can. Whenever you
What
can.
things?
Just like I think, to be honest, I think it's your gloves and, I think they're just plates. Whenever you can. I just seen them here, so. So, gosh, I really want to have a good year this year. It's January 2024. It's second day of January. I do not want to intake the negativity that they spread. Okay, just because they're richer, just because they're known by everyone, because they're not better. They've been doing this to how many people already? No way. This is not going to be the same year as last year. It's not going to be the same year as the last couple of years. No way. This has to be a better year. God is good. God will help all of us that are experiencing this horrible, horrible mess. I think that I'm not the only one going through these types of horrible situations, and I don't want to go through that anymore. So I'm gonna have to just, everything that I can possibly think of that I can recall and what I know with my own real heart, I have to. Forever in my whole entire life, I will always be a fashion designer. Forever in my whole entire life, I'll always be a music writer. Forever in my whole entire life, I'll always be religious and I'll always love God. Forever in my whole entire life, now I'll always be a mom. But before being a mom, I was a daughter, and I was just a normal, quiet, regular, calm girl. I never thought that I'd ever experienced this. I knew about hacking back in 2007, but I didn't know about cyber stalking. So now that I know more of these horrible situations of what people have gone through, and gosh, that changed my life forever. I've become almost as if I'm sad, but I can't be. And I know I'm heartbroken. I know I am. But this is reality, and some people can't get back what they've lost. I can't get back a few things. But I know that if it's my feelings, I can try my best to do the best that I can and be positive, because there's a lot of more people that are experiencing worse things than I am. I have to write about this correctly, because I can't even believe that. If one person says that you're lying, it should be like as if it's true now. That's the lie that you want to get rich off of. And guess what? That's not. This is reality. And forever, I know that while people that are cyber stalking live, they will. If they are in that group of people that are Kim Rat's friends, they will be negative influence and negative feedback, negative voices to people, manipulation to people, and they will try to involve anyone that is still on their side to make anyone change and make anyone believe that they are good people. But in reality, they are not. Yet, if you say it like that, you say anyway, they want to say it different. So, I'm going to try to say everything I can in the way that I can talk about it, because this year I want to have a beautiful 2024 year, and although I just found out who the cyber stalkers were, it's not about them. It's about me and my 2024 beautiful year. And I will not let that negativity ruin my 2024 year. And I know that maybe some things will happen that could be horrible, but I still have to try to be positive. So, I don't know who said right, but I know that I can hear you. And a lot of people experience the same thing that I experienced. Let me put my socks on, Hila. Yeah. Can you grab this? Can you grab that? Okay, give me a second. I have to go check the front of the house. Another item got here, I think. Kayla, be careful. Okay, you're doing good. Another item just got here. Can you set up the high chair when it gets here? Yeah. Please. Yes. Please. Yeah. I know you can hear me. Please. Please. Please, please, please. Can you go get it before someone gets it? I feel like some people have been
Go get
driving by.
yourself outside.
No, they're heavy. Please. Can you set it up when it gets here?
No.
Fine. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Come on, come here with me. Put on a warm onesie for you. tweet some baby food on your high chair? Gosh, it's gonna be so. Why are you acting like you can talk to me? Let's try it again. What did you say? Eh. Can you say dada or yeah? Nah, I can't believe this. Let's do it again. Ready? Say yeah. No, that's you now. Say dada. What? What? Say dada. Say dada. Can you say dada? Say dada da 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 da. Oh, you're so cute. Gosh, I wonder what got here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, let's put you here actually. We'll get the house ready for. You want to see the pillow right here? You want the pillow? Yeah. You want the pillow? Ah. 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 Happy. Bye. That is funny. I know you said haha to me, but you know what? You're a cyber stalker, and what you're doing is illegal. I'm a mom, and I live here. What you're saying is not going to interfere with me being a mom and living here and having a day that I want to have. Your cyber threats, you cyber stalking me, it's you, not me. these experiences. Well, alright, I want to start with this here. Years. Okay, so how do I explain this? That, let's say 2006 and 2007 were different beginning of years. Beginning of the year for these 2 years. Beginning of the years, both of these years, the beginnings of each year were different. After 2007 to 2023, it's been the same repetition of you're going to have a horrible year, etc. And I didn't really realize that until yesterday. Today is now January 2nd. Second thing is, aside from the first negative year that was supposed to be negative, that carried on all the way to 2023. So aside from that experience, which was a first experience that it's basically like bad life for you forever, but I never really knew of these cybers and what they did and how they wanted to fill you with negative, because I've always been a positive person. I grew up in a Christian home, etc. And I don't know, there's so many religions that had came across in my family tree that I just, I hear and I take the positive, because I know that that's what God wants. And God is good. He doesn't force you, and He loves you. So I know that I need to be positive. The second thing is the repetition that I want to be free from. I guess it's like I want positivity, and I always want positivity, but I never knew that the negativity in the years was just trying to attack me continuously. And it wasn't just negativity from the wind. You know? It was actually real cyber work. How they have their setup to set a year for a person, and that leads to a cycle. And how can people be this negative? Negative heart, mind, being. Manners. They'll follow you without you not knowing. They'll follow you. They'll want to be a part of your life without you knowing what's going on. You have no idea what's going on. So the only thing they want to tell you is negative things to train your mind to believe that because they say you should live a negative life, that now that is the way that you should live your life. Do I have goals? I love to do things. I can say I love clothes. I can say that I love making designs, creating designs, drawing designs, coming up with new ideas, coming up with new ways to write anything. Is this what is helping me? Not to just have a career and have money, but is this what is helping me with what I want for the world? That God wants to take care of daily. Are these things going to help me? Maybe I'll have a lot of money, which wouldn't have been a bad thing. It's a good thing. I can help my family, my parents, my brothers, my nephews, my nieces, everyone that I can. Why should I not want to do these things? Why should I want to? Well, I still do. I still am going to. What else is going on in this world? Wars, abuse, the new mental control, the new, what is it called when you should be angry because someone said a few words that triggered you. That is manipulation. And that is unhealthy. I guess I can talk about this. So, I guess it's like a thing I didn't really know that is now looking as it's cyber work. Just something to help cybers have their way in life. And this way of life doesn't include you being happy, you having a good life. They don't care about you, but it's like you need to think that they are there for you if they're stalking you and you're hearing them, and because they're there for you and they're bribing you with just what, a $9 hour getting job, you know, and it's not good enough, and they're stopping you from getting better jobs, they're stopping you from completing tests correct, getting A+, because they want to set a limit for anybody. That's cyber work that I didn't know really existed, because how can people be that negative to people? It's really, really horrible, but people actually want negativity for people, and I never really understood that. But now, what I've came across yesterday, this midnight, was horrific. It was so horrible. It was disgusting. It was so unhuman. It was really disgusting. But it's illegal, and I know that God will find a way to get them where they need to be for what they've done wrong. So that's more than just sticking up for yourself because of racism, or because of a threat, or because someone shot at you or someone hit you. No, these people attack people just because they want to. Okay, 1990s, early 1990s and late 1990s, it was a thing of, there was a lot of infant deaths. I never really understood it. I did a little bit of research on it, and I realized that this was happening as COVID happened, as cancer happened, as if someone created something to give someone cancer, as if someone created that I didn't know was actually something created, but I didn't know a couple of weeks ago that it was something created so that there could be more SUDS, death rates, and etc. about infant death rates. And of course, it's been a thing since the early 2000s that cancer was created, and that other people were already looking into how people had been causing cancer onto other people's lives. And I guess it wasn't really such a discover that cyber work was actually what was happening, because how can someone really go and stick a needle in someone, and every night they sneak into someone's house and they're poisoning them with cancer, with chemicals from any type of material that can cause cancer, because when they buy certain OREI material technology, it has a label warning that be careful, this can cause cancer. Who would have known that that could be a way to make someone intake a chemical and cause cancer onto someone? No one. No one really knows, right? Because it's like infant death. It's as if it's just normal. You know, being a parent, I've experienced days where I'm really tired, and I never knew that I could be so tired that I could fall asleep for 2 minutes, and it seemed as if it was like 5 minutes. And 5 minutes is a lot more than 2 minutes when you're so tired. And I never thought that 2 minutes would be really far from 5 minutes, but it is. 3 minutes is far away from 1 minute, and it seems like forever, but it's reality. You never expect anything negative to really be going on, and reality is not hiding from you. As people, we don't expect negative manners from people. But it's real, and it sucks. But still, no one really notices that sometimes it's really cyber work. It's really crazy, but in reality it is. Someone had been there the whole entire time as a person, pretending, telling you, I will be your spiritual voice, I am now your brain. And like, I go and I look at the sunlight, and I believe in God. I believe that I had ancestors before that were great and beautiful, and maybe not all the time I believe in ghosts, because I kind of don't, because I'd rather believe in the religious beings that my ancestors were, because I want to believe that they were religious and that they believed in God, and since God is real and Jesus is alive, that my ancestors also had a strong belief in God's greatness. Okay, and that's what I believe in. So I had talked about this already, but 2007, I actually believed that one day I would talk to spirits, that I would be within the spiritual realm, and I would feel my ancestors and see my ancestors one day. And I always knew what a Batman light was and how it projected the Batman light. So I knew to tell the difference if there was something there and something would just align itself to a little cute face or something that I never really knew about until recently, that I started eating soups and I seen like the little noodles form a little smiley face. So a little smiley face isn't going to tell you much from what an ancestor in the past, living spiritually in the next life, in the 10 other lives, however it goes, because I'm not really sure about that yet, and I don't study so much of the world's afterlives. I haven't. I've thought about it, and I thought it would be beautiful for some people, like Buddha maybe. You know, he's watching us from somewhere, trying to help us from somewhere, his beautiful little smile somewhere. And you never really know about much if you don't study it. So I always thought that, you know, I knew the difference between a Batman light and what it could be projecting than what a little smiley noodle face could be, because in this world, I'm gonna be honest, maybe you will feel winds, but now that I learned that wind shutters were created back in the early centuries, and that was one way to also create sickness and give sickness to people, and it was under the government's control of who got sick. Now that I know that, I feel like I still don't know yet how winds occur, but I still feel like now that I know that wind shutters were created to give air to the city and be stopped as well, now that I know that, now I feel like maybe there is a way that those wind shutters are now not owned by the government, but now are under control from other people that are actually causing sickness and spreading diseases. Couple of weeks ago now, I posted a video that I had posted probably a year and a half ago already, and it was a sky. It was thunder, lightning, rain, and the clouds were forming, and you see two circles in the sky, and there were just openings, and I was just like, whoa, wow. And I was just recording it. And it was you scared him, and it wasn't like a thing where I was like, whoa, like that's something, but no. Then I play it on slow motion, and I'm like, whoa, this opened up really clear. The clouds moved away from it fast, and I was just like, wow, you know. And I've seen snow machines, how they create snow, but I never really believe it was as real as wind shutters. And gosh, these things that are actually real, it's kind of crazy, but I don't understand how it can be kept from millions of citizens, but I know that manipulation and the way they try to overwhelm people if they find out anything that is going on is real. And that's why I started looking into a couple of things, and I created a website, Unequivocal Studies, because there's a lot of things that are as if they are all theories, and they're not. And I've just been wanting to study more. That was 2023. But now, 2024, yesterday, when I discovered that Kim Kardashian is actual real cyberstalker, that was just tripping me out so much. And that she's actually in recordings and backgrounds with other people. No, everyone, now I know that they're all rats. Disgusting rats for the cyber work that they have actually been putting out, pretending to be there for people. I don't know this guy, Virgil, but those last months and weeks that he was actually really close to their family and that he was spending time, who would have known that those would have also been the last months of his life? And that is what tripped me out even more. That it was just unnoticed. And it kind of trips me out on some other things that I have seen. I seen a video where the guy from Migos was shot by a guy that was supposedly their friend. But this guy looked like, now that I know, this rat looked like a homeless. How was he that close to a Migos member and he knew to just shoot straight at him? That confused me. And it was like, wow, people are very sneaky. The other people from the group Migos probably didn't even know this other person, this rat that was hanging around with the friends in a group. Because if they had known this rat would have known that guy from Migos and he would not have shot at him like that. 2014, I used to hang around with someone. His name was Alec. And he used to talk about Illuminati a lot. About how UFOs are real and that you'd suddenly feel a cold drop from the air as something moved by. And a laser would strike your leg and you would feel something cold. And he would ask me, do you feel that? Do you feel that? I'm like, oh, I know what feeling you're talking about. Sometimes you feel like it's rain, but it's not, right? And he used to talk about, well, my favorite artist has been Beyonce for the longest, right? Well, he used to talk about how she was from Illuminati and that next thing you know it, she's not from Illuminati. And he would mention a lot of people. And once he mentioned, did you hear that? Did you hear that? That's Kim Kardashian talking. Do you remember the video that she made where she told her team to put out on her TV show that she hacked into her boyfriend's phone and that it was just something that a girlfriend would do because she wants to know what's going on with her boyfriend and that boyfriend should be honest, and now that she had got this video of him cheating on her that she wanted the world to see that this is reality and sometimes things like this happen. Well, I didn't really understand him because back in those days it was just a new thing that there's just a bunch of celebrities from Los Angeles and there's a bunch of things going on, but the number one thing was for me was that actually Beyonce was my favorite and that he actually said Illuminati, that she's an Illuminati, and I was like, no way, she's not. When he had mentioned Kim Kardashian, Kim the rat, everyone were gonna name it, I was confused because it seemed as if sometimes you'd walk down the stairs and you'd feel as if the TV is on, but we never really watched when we hung out. So he used to talk about certain things as if they were conspiracy theories, like his uncle would know about certain things and that they would talk about UFO things and etc. I was just like, I don't really believe in UFOs because I didn't. I did not know about it, and I still don't know about UFOs because I really don't believe aliens are real. I posted a video in 2023 stating, hey, if aliens are real, show up. Well, not too long ago after that, there was a group of people that dressed up as aliens. And, that was just something, that they do just to show something. Because they're hearing everything that is going on. There is people that are actually hearing things that are going on, but not everyone is stalking you is the thing. Not everyone is creating this cyber work to ruin your life. So when he brought up Kim the Rat and how the story came about that she knew how to hack, I was like, what? Like, that's crazy, Like, I used to live in LA, and I thought that I'd heard her voice one day, and of course I didn't know who she was, but I recall the voice because later on in those years she became famous, and it was just something like different, and I was like, whoa, I never really liked the show because I always felt as if she was just faking the whole entire sex thing. So I never really paid attention to it. And I get it. I am this or that. But in reality, I didn't really know what was going on when he told me that. Can you hear that? It's as if she's talking, but it's quiet here. And I'm like, what? I didn't really understand what he was talking about because I didn't really know how to understand what he meant. I didn't know that certain things maybe someone can hear, maybe someone can't, and that didn't have nothing to do with spiritual talk or anything. That literally had to do with like volumes, and it was just crazy. But I thought that was kind of weird. Then I came across this video of Blac Chyna and the scandal that had happened, and now Blac Chyna is like facing charges, but it pissed me off how I had already heard something about Kim Rat like this, but nothing was done and no one really knew anything. And then when I heard that someone close to her family was being attacked by her, that even tripped me out even more, because how could somebody want negativity for someone? I'm not sure, but all I know that is Kim Rat has a group, and they know how to get away with things, and they know what they're doing. They know how they're stalking people. I watched the video of now Blac Chyna. Okay, Kim Rat is now a billionaire. Okay, how? Probably because she's a cyber stalker, and now I know that. And I watched how she's humble. She wants to do her own thing for herself, and she's doing it. And she wants to get somewhere on her own, because she probably can. And I watched it, and it was just like, wow, like, it got me a little sad, because she looks like so sweet, and she's just smiling, and she's just hiding some sadness within her. What she has experienced has changed her. She's not like the happy girl that she used to be. Now she's more quiet, and now she's more, and it's not just because she's grown, everyone, because people stay the same. Her attitude just shut down, and I noticed it earlier this morning. I had watched one of her interviews that I hadn't watched before, and she's opened to her real name and her work name. She does fashion, she does videos, she does music, she does styling. So she's open to her work name, her brand name, and she's open to her government name, her birth name, the name that her mom gave her. And I realized that she is not like Kim Rat in any type of manner. And she is definitely being cyberstalked, but she still tries her best to be positive. I noticed because she lifts her head up and she continues with the interview, and she's so open to any name that they want to call her. She seems so different though from when she had first came out in social media platforms and the fame industry, how she just grew, and it's just so heartbreaking because I remember I used to watch the Tyga show and Black China show, and gosh, I loved it. It was great. I remember he was buying names for highways and etc. And they had just had a little boy, and next thing you know, it's because of what she used to do in the beginning of her first years as a celebrity, that now because of that, now her marriage was falling and crumbling, and now it wasn't a real marriage, and now she didn't have anybody, and now she was just a single mom, and now who was Tyga, and now who is he? Now he's not there anymore. Now it's nobody. And there is some things where people are open to have children with people and not have anything to do with them. But I couldn't really believe this from her like that. I'm just saying because I get it. There's some people that like to be sperm donors, but this seemed as if it was a lot more than just donating sperm for a guy to have a baby. Things like this just kind of trip me out because these are real people's lives, and people's lives get hurt, ruined. And I know this because back in 2001, I noticed my mom, she was always very strict. After her nephew got hit by a car repeatedly because someone was after him as a little child playing outside soccer, she changed forever. She shut down more. She was more quiet. And I know that these are cycles that I've seen happen. And now I know that this is cyber work happening, occurring in people's real lives. Real people's lives. This is not something that is fake just for social media fame. This is actually really reality. It sucks because back in 2008, I didn't really know about Jhené Aiko, Mila J, and their older sister Miyoko. I didn't really know about them being artists at young ages. I didn't know about it. I thought Mila J was another girl, and I thought Jhené Aiko had just came out with music, and in reality, I had noticed them from a Batman light before. And I had noticed them before. And it's not a joke to me that I actually thought about it like that in the early 2001s, that it was a Batman light. So I'm just going to keep it like that because to me, that's how I used to think. That's what stuck with me. And that's how I got away from the cyber stalkers that were out to get me, because they thought I didn't know much. And from what I know now, I have made videos, I have exposed, I have learned computering, advanced technology, cyber work, cyber stalking, cyber security, programming, motherboards, continuously vacuum computers, how they first came out with computers. I have learned so much, and it's all because of God. God opening my mind and letting me come across books. Blanket.
No, I don't want a blanket. What the hell are you doing?
I'll give you your old blanket.
I'm fine. I can't. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave your blanket here. Just in case you. I mean, the blanket that you have now is still better. Same. Z is so freaking adorable. He made a mess. And there it is. There it is. His little rose. Actually, I think I made the mess for him. He had everything so organized. He has the roads here, the cars on the roads. I'm gonna have to leave it down. I'll just leave it away for now. I think that you have to be open and honest about anything. So why I don't edit my videos is because I want to show who I really am. I want to show that I'm actually a normal person. I'm a regular person. And yes, I've been coming across a lot of new things. But that can't change me who I am, because I know that a lot of people are going through something and it's more difficult for them to understand what's going on. let me put this here. Because I got some things. I'll leave this here. I guess this here is. I hope this actually fits in the drawer because it's kind of bigger size than. And it looks really cool, actually. And it extends. Whoa! Okay. Okay, I guess that is off of there. Okay, this one is tuna. This is actually really nice. I'm gonna put this here right now and see if it actually fits. And it does not fit, but something will have to be done. So that is fine. A box of I guess that would only be red like this. That is, so probably will have a hard time reading that. This is dinnerware. Probably 4 of these. And these are cute and little. It's 4 of these. I actually thought that this was actually going to be a different size of cup, but they are short and small and they're cute. I at least thought they were going to be this tall. Of course, cute. This is going to be a cute color for the kitchen. Only different thing I'm going to have to do is find a way to actually I'm not sure how this is going to happen, but I don't really know what to do with these pieces, but I really have got to figure this out. This is the only thing that I need in a smaller size. But, I mean, Also, just probably just put it in another drawer. So probably that's gonna have to happen. I need to find my Coca-Cola. Sweetie pie, do you want anything? Okay. Uh-oh, can you check him? Make sure nothing's on him. Thanks. Wow. I've got to figure something out for that. For the kitchen, because I've got to figure something out for the kitchen because I actually got an item in a large size and I wasn't sure that was going to happen. I knew that it was going to be something that I wanted and it looked the size of what I needed, but alright, so I'm gonna just sketch a little because I've actually wanted to come up with something new for my kitchen. So I have drawers here. I have the sink, the dish rack, the stove is here. And this drawer right here was where there's other drawers here. And then here are two doors for just other things. I have cabinets here. And I really like the cabinets. The high cabinet doors are great. I love them. I love everything about this little kitchen here. Except for the area here where there's a crack against this whole entire cabinet, this whole entire cabinet here. And sometimes you can hear the neighbors outside because there's also a little vent here, and I think in the bottom there's probably an opening why there is a lot of cold air that always flows. So there is a couple of things that I wish I can do here. Alright, so this is my kitchen look. My dad created this style right here. Before 2013, there was not anything like that. The kitchen was just plain. There was a sink. There was a stove. That's it. That is it. It was so funny though because it was really cold then, and my dad came about the new wood floor look, and he installed flooring, and it looks great. Lately I've been noticing a lot of separation from the wood boards that, like, I don't know if air comes in through, because he put plastic underneath everything on this floor. And I've noticed there's more cracks against the walls in the rooms. I noticed that there was a hole on one of the wall because of the installation for the cable. But there is a lot of cracks, like large cracks on the wall. Like, let's say this is the wall. This is the wall right here, and this is the door opening. And then you got more. This is another wall my dad created. There used to be a closet here, so we used to have a closet here. He took that out and he made another room, which would be this room here with a door here, and now this would be a little room. And the bed would go here, etc. This was a little bedroom here. This was a little bedroom here. He's a construction worker. He knows. Now he has a plumbing company, but he knows how to do all these types of things. So he made a room here on the side of this room, where this is where he made a closet, and I kind of took that out, and he made a restroom here. The door was here. This is a toilet. This is a shower. Never mind that for now. And this right here is the wall, where I've noticed that now there is like large cracks here. It seems so hard to ever sell this place now, not only because of bugs under the floor and why there's separation now within the wood tile boards. You know, it wouldn't seem as if now this is a place to live at. You know. This right here, although it's a nice setup and everything, I love everything my dad has done to it. He's created a kitchen that is so beautiful. He added an arch that goes to the living room. You know, he's just been trying to do everything that he could for us. Okay. He used to build homes, and he got, I guess it was just screwed over once. In LA, he built a home for someone rich, and I guess he didn't help him enough or something. But then again, he did something. I'm not really sure about that story. But he used to have a construction company, and then he gave it to his brother. His brother moved to Arkansas, and yeah, he doesn't have that company anymore. But he started that company. So right here's the crack, and before, this is where the TV was, where I was talking to you that I had to show police, where it was a flat screen actually, and it was hanging with something. My dad put something, because he's always scared of like things coming apart and breaking down, so he makes sure that he installs it the way he can feel secure about it. So this is where something was like in this area, and I've noticed little cracks here and there on this area, but these are more, let me draw, these are more lower within the flooring here, right in this area, and this is where the electricity box is at. So in this area, this is actually not squared or nothing. It's just a blank wall, and that's how it used to look. It's just a regular TV, mirror openings for the closet. That is it. Now it doesn't look like that. Now I've taken it apart. This is all one opening. Alright, so this is the wall. This is a huge crack. There's probably some more here. I had to cover it with tape because it gets cold. Okay, we have our bed here in this area. Alright, so this is where everything is at now. There's a bed here. Not too long ago I had the TV here. That's because I was taking a class and I needed a TV. Now I have a table where I'm at now, and I'm just hanging out right here. This is where I'm at. I'm just sitting here right now. I'm right here. And there's another chair on this side right here. And this is a table that I'm using. So I'll just draw this again. There's a table, and I'm right here right now. And I am drawing. Let's add a little bit of color to this. Alright, let's go back to the color. That will probably be helpful. Probably be more better. Alright, so I have some curtains here, whatever. Some butterfly curtains. Alright. That is one side of the kitchen. So in this room that I'm at right now, I have this wall with that crack there, and the floor, the electricity box, the bed, the table, me drawing right now, sitting on the seats,
And I have the other side of the room, this side over here, which would make this the wall. And in this wall area, right here is a playpen. And this is where my son is at. This is where he's learning how to crawl, hang out, and it's a big enough play area so he can have it for a while. I don't have to change and buy new things, etc. Has the little soccer nets and a little basketball. I put a little sleeping area here. He's sleeping there with his toys, his rings, his little baskets, his little ABC letters, his blocks, his dinosaurs, and some. What else does he have in there? Oh, whatever. Anyway, so there's one side and there's another. So there's another room here on this side right here. And this is the area where the two-story bed is at, and it's just the twin bed that fit here. Alright, this is where everything is at. Alright, so there is this room here that I opened this area for. Before, when there was nothing here, when we had just moved in and my dad had already finished the kitchen area, there was nothing here. It was like this that it is now. But this wasn't opened. This was closed and there was a closet here. A zit there, and let me get it a little bit more cleaner for me to be able to. Okay. Now, this is how I want it to look. This is the new look that I want for this whole entire place. This is an opening, and there's a back door here. It's a shut door and it doesn't open anymore. I don't know what happened to it. But it's closed now, and I'm gonna draw all of this in a new template over here. Alright. Let's alright, let me see if I can fix this. 1 second. Okay, let's try to. Okay. This is the wall with the crack. No, that's not how it's gonna go. Okay. This is the wall with the crack right here on the side. This is the opening. So I will erase this. And I actually want to take this out too. So I'm going to erase that as well. And I want it to look this all the way. This is the hall right here now. And this is the opening. This is the kitchen on this side. Over here is the kitchen. And I am being hopeful that I even get to fix this home because I want it to look a certain way now that I have more children, not just one. I want them to have a large enough play area. And before it was just a room here, a hall here, the door opening there that got closed off, the other door opening here, the little room that was here. But before it was a closet. My dad took that out, took the closet out, and he put that room. This is the window area. There's a little window area, and this is the door area. This is another window area. This is the restroom over here. All this over here is the restroom. This is the window area for the toilet. This is the sink over here. There's a cabinet opening over here. This is the tub. This is the wall. And there's something there that opened up the ceiling just a little right there. And it's kind of like horrible because I don't know how that happened. But whatever. So I'll draw the restroom later because I'm not going to change anything in that room. Alright, there's no more room here. Let's go back and erase that crack on the wall. No, let's leave it there. Actually, and let's just draw out. Well, actually, this is how it is right here. Okay. Goes. This was where the closet was, the doors and everything. But I took that piece of the doors and everything out. So there is a door here to the restroom. And there is a little wall here. That was for the closet. So, alright. That closet area was there. Let's erase this right here. There's still a wall here, and this is where the window area is at. That is the window. This is the wall on the side, and this goes all the way over here now to the other room where the other window opening is at. Okay, if you notice, that actually happened right now. Right, let's clear it a little. Alright, this is the playpen right here. Alright, this is the play area. Sometimes I have a little bed area here for my son. His toys are here. There's a ring top right there. There's dinosaurs. He has his blocks. He has ABC puzzles. Alright, this is his little sleeping area. There's just toys, and then there's another bed here. It's a 2-star bed. Of course it's a 2-story bed, but it's too much noises appearing while I'm talking, so it's getting a little bit difficult to say words. You know, now you all know what's probably going on with a lot of people's voices. You see what I mean? I want to say it with the letter Z, voices, but it's not voices, it's voices. You know what I mean? The differences. Alright, so here's that right there. This is the window here. And this is where there was a wall. And I don't want anything there. I just want a regular bed here. The voices. Probably didn't notice that like I did, but anyways, who cares? So, alright, this is it. This is all I want here. I'm thinking about where a TV would be better, but for now, it's right here in this area. Alright, this is the TV, this is the bed, this is the other bed, this is the playpen. And, there is a hall here. In this hall area, I actually want there to be 2 openings. That would be 2 doors that open this way with little knobs here. Close them if you know you want privacy and there's someone else in the other bedroom over there that's staying. And I don't know who would actually want to not live here, but take this home and not like investigate it, but like take it apart. Yet, what I would do is put 2 doors here. Open up that way. Getting a little